Robbery of Montgomery businessman Jim Massey has now pleaded guilty to federal charges. Zedekiah Sykes pleaded guilty to one count of Hobbs Act robbery. That is a federal offense that carries a maximum sentence of 20 years. He will be sentenced, we're told, in the coming months. Sykes and 3 other people broke into one of Massey's dry cleaning businesses, put a gun to his head, and stole $8,000. Massey was hit in the face, then tied up. The second suspect, Spencer Thomas, has now been indicted. New tonight.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Super 2. Okay, back with another video for this Sunday month, y'all. Okay, I probably did another news video out of Montgomery. So I did a video on back a couple months ago to where this dry cleaner this man Jim Massey was got robbed and beaten by a couple guys, and to whether one of them is pled guilty, I guess, in role of the robbery. So, and back around March until they found dude guilty. So I guess other people was caught for the crime, and so it said man accused of the robbery in Montgomery business were entered I guess a plea according to the U.S. Department of Justice Thursday. Zedekiah Sykes, 58 years old, Montgomery, was pled guilty to role in a robbery that on top of other dry cleaning business. In March, they led to one man being injured. So it's according to the court records that Sykes played. So I think Sykes so I think plea agreement, Sykes and 3 other people robbed the the whole business back on March 10th after forcing their way in through the front door with a rock. So it says that on one side the 3 in front of the the dude Jim Massey, and forced him to a office with a locked safe. It said that one of the suspects pulled out a gun. Later, I determined to be a type of a BB gun. The minute the owner tried to open the safe up, and it said that when the owner hesitated, the suspect struck him in the face. It said the 3 men gained access to the safe and stole over $8,000 in cash. So it says that the robbers zip tied the the owner hand and feet and stole his cell phone and keys and left the stove in his vehicle. It says that Sykes pled guilty to one count of Hobbs Act robbery, a federal offense that carries a maximum sentence up to 20 years of prison. It said that a sentence hearing will be scheduled the next few months, and it says that back around May 27, police also arrested Spencer Thomas, 57, of Prattville in connection in the case. He was dating, I said, one of Sykes' accomplishments. I said comments. So man, I don't know. I did a video before about I guess the owner Jim Massey got tied up and beaten, man, by a couple dudes, and so I think the dude that was Zedekiah Sykes is I guess in jail, for the trial of robbery, and the other dude that was Spencer Thomas. So I get both of them are in jail. So, and but I don't know. I feel like people who want to rob stores, business because of money, man. Cause money be how they get how they want to get money is by robbing folks, and trying to get them to do a type of lick, robbery lick, what they call it, and but I feel like Montgomery. I don't know. I possibly some people in Montgomery do stuff like that to get money. It's about them trying to rob a type of business. That be probably in the rest of that time ever. But I feel like them dudes, got caught. In the jail for what they did, and but I feel like things like this can happen to where people can get robbed anytime because they can get robbed. I say on business, but I feel like dude Jim Massey had got his. I seen the video to where I think Jim Massey, I think got his. I think I busted. To where I think dudes are trying to hit him. I think the dudes trying to hit him with a pistol, gun, and they stole money off. I'd say if I had stole some money, I'd say, but I feel like dude has stole I think over $8,000 from the safe. But I feel like I don't know. I think $8,000 is not really like money for real though. I don't know, But I feel like, I feel like two dudes have stolen money out of saving. They trying, trying to rob his car too. And but I feel like there's things I don't understand. Why would you like two dudes who trying to rob a type of dry cleaning business for knowing that you can't get caught by you trying to do a type of robbery late, man. But I feel like $8,000 is not enough money for you, to live off of. But I don't know to get. But I don't know if like the dude just want to have a type of thing to worry. I just want to get him robbed and after that shopping But I feel like I don't know. I feel like people like some people in Montgomery do some stuff like that. It's to get money, man. Money is to rob, man. Cause like some people can't find a job nowadays. Cause job is I don't know. I think people don't want a job because they want to rob and steal all day. Cause they want to want to take your life and rob you anything. But I don't know. I feel like the two dudes are in jail for the crime. That caused this man to be feared. But I feel like Jim Massey shop, got burglarized, got ransacked, and how they stole the money. But yeah, man, I feel like the dudes out here just want to crash out, man, because of money, man. Cause I feel like people don't want to get a job, man. That's it, man. Because they don't want to, not work hard, to get extra money. But I feel like myself, yeah, yeah, myself, I can't believe yeah, I do believe in hard work though, man. So I feel like that, I don't know, I feel like that, if you don't work, you don't eat at all, man. I feel like, if you don't work, you don't eat. So I feel like the dudes trying to rob this dude's shop, man. I don't know how they stole some money, man, but I feel like if a person don't work, the person don't eat. That's it, man. Either they want to get your money, want to rob you, but I don't know. I feel like these two dudes had, did a thing I did back in Mars and stole the money and they took this dude's car, cell phone, and trying to I think he to do rob in the shop, but man, he says to somebody like him, basically, I was trying the business of how he business got robbed that fast, quick, man. But it's sad to where the people can't have no business. I think in Montgomery because like some business in Montgomery can get I think burglarized and everything going on down here. But so I feel like kind of sad. So make sure like coming in, strive to peace. I'm out here. Take care and peace.